Good morning. How are you? Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, I hope. So, we ready?
Yep.
We're going to do a combination of stretch and core. So, little quick warm-up. Come all the way to the back of the mat. And just start to sway from side to side. While you do this, you want to engage your glutes. Nice. Now let's take a big deep breath. Reach your arms nice and long. And now make a fist, pull the elbows back, and let's hinge halfway down. And then come back up and reach really long with the arms. Spread your fingers wide. Now make a fist, come down halfway. Let's do this again. Come back up, reach, and fold halfway. Keep the elbows up high and try to squeeze them in toward each other while you hold this. Crowd out your chest and pull in the belly. Now release the arms nice and long. Let your upper body just fold over those legs. And if you can be in a straight leg, go for it. If not, it's your workout. You have to modify where you feel it's appropriate. Okay, hands to the mat. Let's walk it out to a plank. Let's step your feet in so you're in bear. And now let's put the knees down and do some cat cows. Put your hips back a little bit towards the heels. Drop into those shoulders, come forward, look up. And let's do that again. Round the back. Look at your knees. Drift those hips back. And drop into the shoulders, look forward. Make sure you're pulling that belly in while you're in this position. One more time, round the back, look at your knees. And come back to a neutral spine. Let's open up the knees nice and wide. Come onto the tops of your feet. And you're going to sit back on your heels. We're going to slide the hands forward. And just hold your head just above the floor. So you're actually exercising your neck muscles. Now, as you exhale, we can try to get the armpits going a little closer to the floor. Just take some nice big breaths here. Try to puff out those rib cages. So you really breathe deep. Okay, come back up onto all fours, bring those knees in, tuck the toes under. We're going to come into a small down dog, and you're going to drive your heels to the floor. And you're just going to hold it when you look at your feet. So here we'd like to try to get our legs completely straight. Okay, let's walk our feet forward. You're going to inhale and extend to a flat back. Drift your hips backwards and just hold this. Legs are straight, tummy is in. Now, fold over those legs, let your head go. Just look through your knees. Let's fold the arms, so cross at the elbows. And then as you exhale these next 3 big breaths, see if those forearms are getting a little closer to the floor. Nice. Take your hands above the knees. Come back up to standing. Whew, there we go. Big stretch on the right side. So the right arm comes up. The right hip goes out a little bit. And you can open up your feet a little wider if you need to. And then reach it over. Just hold here. Big side body stretch. Try to get the arm nice and long. And then come back. And let's do the same on the other side. Reach. It's all about length here. Reach that arm straight, straight, straight up. Let that hip come over. And really try to get length through your side body. Just relax, take a few more breaths. Nice. Now we're going to do it again on the opposite side. But this time we're going to take that right hip and move it back on an angle. So just rotate it back. We're just switching up the angle just to get a little different release. And you play around with it. If this isn't the spot, try to find it. Let's do the same on the other side. Just start with the arm, get that leg, and then start to rotate that left hip back on an angle. Keep actively working the tummy today. So important. You got to retrain those muscles to be pulled in. Good stuff. Make a fist, sweep the arms back, and then bring them together and bring them forward. And do that again. Back and forward. And back. One more time. And forward. And now, here we go with this goal pose. Get the elbows back. So you feel a little pinch in the shoulder blades. Now let the hands come down and bring them back up. And down, make sure you're not dropping the elbows. And up, and one more time. Down, up. Now sweep them up, make them nice and long. And let's do a nice slow swan dive all the way down. We're going to meet in a regular downward facing dog. So walk it out to plank. Once you're in plank, pull through to a down dog. This time we're going to pedal our feet. So let's hold one side down, like maybe 3 counts, 3, 2, 1, and then switch. So we get deep into your calf muscles. And the heel that's not down, I'd like you to be really high on the toes on that foot. And let's just do a few more. Okay, while you're in your down dog, lift your left foot off the floor and just start to circle the ankle. And then switch the direction. And let's do the same on the other foot. Lift it and circle it. And switch it up. And go back to the other foot. Lift the left foot, point and flex the foot. And do the same on the other side. Nice. Okay. Let's put the knees down on the floor. Kick your feet out to the side. Come all the way down. We're going to extend the legs far forward to the corners of our mat. Pull your right foot in and fold over that leg. Now, you might still be pretty tight in your hips and hamstrings. So don't force anything. Just hang out here. Find an enjoyable spot. Try to really use your breath today to give into these stretches. You're not fighting them and you're not forcing the body to do anything it doesn't want to do. Okay, let's come up and we'll just switch legs and do it on the opposite side. Bring it down. like to do this stretch before a figure 4 or pigeon stretch. So that's what we got coming. Okay, come on back up. So extend both legs out, nice and long. Arms out, we're going to C-curve the spine, come down nice and slow as you pull in the stomach. And then bend the legs. Let your head relax to the floor. You're going to cross your left foot over the right thigh. Now, try to move that left knee towards the front. So you feel that activation. And keep that foot flexed while it sits on top of your thigh. And now let's bring the right knee in. Hold wherever you're comfortable. Okay, let's put the right foot down and then the left. We're going to do the same on the other side. So right foot flexed on top of your thigh. Push the right knee forward using your muscle. Let's take a few breaths here before we transition. Okay, let's bring that left knee in. You're still actively trying to move the right knee towards the front of the room. The whole time you're holding this. Okay, let's left leg down, right leg down. You're going to extend the right leg all the way down along the floor. Flex that foot and try to keep that right calf pushing into the earth. And then let's just pull that left knee into your chest. Now take your right arm and open it out across the floor. Your palm can face the ceiling. And use your left hand over that left knee to open the knee out to the side. Try to be mindful to keep that right hip down. So I'd like you to not be rolling left. It's just opening the knee to the left. And you can always hold behind the knee if that feels better. And now make a circle with that knee. And then bring it back into the chest. And let's do the same on the other side. So left leg extends down, right knee comes in. And now let's open that left arm out to the side and take that right hand on the right knee and open it. And you can have the back of that forearm on the floor to help you support the knee. And again, try to relax. Now move that knee forward, finish off that circle, and bring it up and into the chest, and join with the left. So we're going to have both of our knees and feet touching. And just give me a gentle rock side to side. Your shoulders are relaxed. Try not to tense up in the shoulders or the neck. Okay, from here, let's transition to a happy baby. So take hold of the outsides of your feet and reach the heels towards the ceiling as you press your knees towards the floor. Lower back stays down on the floor. So try not to roll that pelvis up. In fact, if you're going to do anything, you're going to roll it down. Okay, we're going to take that right leg, reach it all the way down along the floor. Either a towel goes around the bottom of the left foot, you're holding on to the left foot, or a towel, just with the one hand. Open the right arm out across the floor. Now push the heel towards the ceiling and straighten out your left leg. And now push the toes down towards your face. Opening up all those little itty bitty tendons behind the knee. And now we're going to take it out to the side. Try not to roll left. You want to stay nice and square through the hips. Let's bring the leg back up. You're going to change hands. So hold now with the right hand. Open the left arm across the floor. And you're going to cross this left leg over the body towards the right side of your room. It doesn't have to go far. You'll just feel a different stretch. Try your best to keep that leg nice and straight and your toes pressing down. Okay, let's bring the leg back up. Pull that knee into the body and switch. Right knee's going to come in this time. Straighten that right leg. I'd like your left calf on the floor. Now let's push that right heel to the ceiling and press your toes down towards your face. Open the leg to the right. Left hip stays down. And let's bring that leg back up. Change hands, so you're holding on with the left. Open the right arm out to the side and slowly cross it over the body. Keep the leg nice and straight. Nice. Now let's bring that leg back. You're going to pull both knees into the chest. We're going to circle them independent of one another. So open wide, push forward, bring back in. And repeat. How good does this feel? Okay, let's take the feet to the floor with your legs bent. I'm going to squeeze in a little bit of core work here. I want your feet together and I want your knees together. Your legs are bent. Walk your feet in a little closer to your butt cheeks. And then let's come off the hips. So just squeeze and hold. Now, while you got that going on, you have one more thing to do, and that's pull down the spine. Just breathe. If you can, lift the arms off the floor. Try to keep the core nice and still. And just hold this. Now let's take the arms back about 6 inches. So you feel the lats doing something. Now, with everything else being equal, the same, don't move. All I want you to do is take that right foot, lift it 1 inch off the floor. And then put it back down and get that squeeze going on again. And pick up that left foot. Just hovering just above the floor. Keep those hips where they were. And then put it down and get that squeeze going. We'll do this one more time on each side. So right foot hovers. Keep the squeeze. Put it down and switch, other side. Squeeze, squeeze while you're hovering the foot. Put it down. Slowly lower the hips and bring the knees into the chest. Nice. Okay, you're going to take your feet back to the mat, hip width apart. Legs are still bent. Not as big of a bend So I'd like your heels just in front of the knees, maybe 4 or 5 inches. Once you got that going on, let the knees go to the right side of the body. And then bring them up and let them go to the left side. Just let them sort of dangle. Try not to resist here. Let them go as far as they want to. And then bring them back up. Right side. Left side. And right side. Now, while you're on the right side, take that left knee and push it towards the floor. You feel a little bit of work going on. Not much. And let's do the same on the right. So take the knees left and then press that right knee down towards the floor. Feel that inner thigh activate. Okay, bring the knees back up. I want you to connect your feet. So your feet and knees are touching. You've got a big bend in the leg. Now you're going to open the knees and connect the bottoms of your feet. And just try to let the knees go. And if you want to have less bend in the leg to switch up the angle, play around with it while you're here. Or maybe you want more bend, so you pull your feet in towards you. Okay, bring the knees back together. You're going to cross your right knee over the left. Slide the left foot down so you're getting rid of most of the bend in the leg. And then rotate those knees to the right and reach your hand 45 degrees out from the body, nice and long. So you're getting the benefit of a chest stretch, side body, and hip. So you use that right leg to take the left knee towards the floor. Okay, let's bring those knees back. You're going to cross the left knee over the right, not too much of a bend, then take them down towards the left side. And then let's open the right arm out. So the side of the right foot's on the floor and your knees are not on the floor. That right arm is reaching as long as you could get it. Play around with the angle of the arm. And let's bring that arm in, bring the legs in, bring the knees into the chest, and let's make that nice circle again. This time you're going to keep your knees together while you circle them. Slightly different. Excuse me, go the other way. Okay, so I want you to bend your legs at the knee and get your heels at the height of the knee. You're lying down. Now, take those knees, move them forward, pull in the belly. So you're only going forward maybe an inch. So what that means is if you have your knees beyond the hips, it becomes a challenging core exercise just to hold your lower back down on the floor. and your tummy in. So keep that little tremble going on as you breathe. And maybe you can move both knees a little more forward if you want to amp this up. And just hold and breathe. Your head is down, your arms are down. Everything is down. The belly's down, the back is down, and you're just breathing. Okay, let's bring those knees in. A little reprieve. Hug them. Give them some love. Move them about, whatever floats your boat. And we're going to come back and do this one more time. So flex your feet. Knees over hips to start. And then move them forward. Press the back and belly down. Just breathe. Okay, feet down on the floor, legs are bent. We're just going to roll the head left. And then come back center. And then roll it right. Go as far as you can. And then hold it there for 3 counts. And then bring it back center and go left again. And go the other way. Nice. Okay. Bring your knees back into the belly. Rock and roll back up. We're going to flip our feet around and we're going to come up into plank. You're going to hold your plank here and drive your knees forward. So left knee comes forward, step it back, and then right knee. And just keep going nice and slow. When you pull that knee forward, try to lift it towards the chest. That kind of amps up this effort. Remember, kill it now because you got a nice relaxing pigeon stretch coming your way. Let's get 4 more of these in. Okay, so right foot behind that left hand, slide that left leg back, come on down into your pigeon. Relax your forehead to the floor. Nice, easy breathing. Okay, let's come back up to plank. And let's drive those knees forward again. Oh no, yes, we got this. It's nice and slow and in control. It's only the knee that's moving for the leg. So drop your face, you're just looking forward. One more. Now take that left foot behind the right hand, go all the way down. Relax and breathe. Okay, back up onto the forearms. You're going to slide your right leg forward, so you're sitting. We're going to bend the legs, extending arms out. Now you're going to C-curve the spine and come down really slowly. Now, once you're down, relax your head to the floor. Step your heels in so they're a little closer, a little under the knees or a little more towards your body. Let the knees go together down to the right side. So you're basically lying on your right side with your legs bent. Take your right arm, reach it forward. So it's straight out from the shoulder. Take your left hand on top of that right palm. So your palms are connected. Now we're going to lift up this left arm towards the ceiling. You're going to roll by opening the chest. Keep your knees together though. So it's just the upper body that's twisting. And then you want to hold that left arm where it is, wherever that might be in space. Take a few breaths. And now we're going to change up the angle. So move it back a little more, just switch it up. And now bring that left hand back to connect with your right palm. And let's do that again. Sweep it up towards the ceiling, across the body, out to the side. So your left shoulder is getting a nice opening, your left chest. Just relax and breathe. Now switch up your angle with the arm. Maybe you move it back, maybe you move it forward. And connect those palms again. And now let's do it one more time. Reach up. Open nice and wide with that arm to the side. Maybe that arm's getting a little lower, I don't know. But it should be a little looser than the first time you did this. Change up that angle. And come on back with the arm. So roll the knees back up so you're lying on your back, pull them into the chest. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So feet down on the floor, connect the knees, and take them so you're rolling onto your left side. Left arm comes out, back of that palm is on the floor. Take your right hand, connect it to the left, and now sweep it up and open the chest as you rotate. By just letting that arm relax, it's kind of hanging in space where it wants to. Now try to breathe. Let's bring that hand back. Your knees don't change, they stay stacked. Sweep up again and over. And you can take your gaze and follow your hand if you want to. Change the angle a little bit. And let's bring it back. And one last time, sweep and open. Just relax and breathe. And let's bring it back. And I think we need to do this one more time. Open up. See if you're getting that right shoulder a little closer to the floor, or give it a different angle. Take a few more breaths. Nice. Now bring the arm in. Bring both knees up and into the chest. Let's make a nice little circle to massage your lower back. And go the other way. Nice. Now you're on your back. You're going to have your legs bent. Knees over hips, right? Let's get back into what we call our lying down quad head position. Now take your hands onto your thighs. Roll the pelvis up so the lower back is pressing into the floor. Feel that six-pack muscle. Go, oh yes, you're making me work. I am here. I know the drill. Suck in the belly. Now take your hands isometrically. You're not going to move your legs. Push into your legs with your hands while you hold the belly down. Try to keep those shoulders relaxed. This is a core exercise, not neck. Just breathe. Okay, bring those knees into the bottom. Cool. Take your legs all the way up to the ceiling. Point the toes. You're going to bring the right leg down, open it to the side, and bring it back up. So it's beside the left. And do the same on the opposite leg. Go down with it, go out to the side and come back up. So you're making like a half circle. Right leg down, open, left, and left. Down, open. Stay square through the core, lift. Now you're going to take the right leg, go out to the side, and then go down, and then lift it back up. So you're just reversing it. Left leg out to the side, down, and back up. Great way to open your hips. And let's do it one more time on the left. So go out with the left foot, forward, down, and back. Nice. Now take the legs out to the side, flex to your feet. Push your heels away. So this is active. Just hold the legs open. You can take your hands to your inner thighs and rest them there or push into them if you want to. You keep those legs straight and your feet flexed. Hold the belly down. And now bring the legs back up and bring them back into the chest. Nice job. Feet to the floor. You're going to have your feet hip width apart. Walk them in as close to your butt as you can get them. We are going to bridge it up. We're not going to connect the knees. So your feet and knees are hip width apart. Just hold your bridge. Lift your arms off the floor and squeeze your glutes and press your belly down. Hold this and then hover your right heel just off the floor. And then put that one down and switch to the other one. Now, if you feel that right knee moving out to the side, pull it towards the midline of the body and switch again. And switch again. And hold both feet down. Squeeze your glutes. Now pull your knees to touch. The feet are going to stay open. Your knees are squeezing. Now slowly lower your pelvis to the floor while you squeeze and then lift it back up. The most important part of this exercise is squeezing and moving nice and slow and steady between up and down. Now hold at the top, squeeze with all your might. You're counting to 10. Nice job. Lower your hips. Bring your knees into the chest. Rock and roll to a seated position. You're going to take your legs nice and wide. You're sitting up with your feet flexed. Walk it forward. You can let the forearms get down to the floor. Let them. You can let your head go. What I want you to keep pulling in is the belly. Nice, easy breathing. Okay, slowly bring it back up. You're going to bring the feet in and we're going to roll down. You can hold a towel around your feet or hold onto your feet. And try to fold over the legs. Keep your feet flexed. Okay, come back up. You're going to take your left, keep your right leg where it is. Take your left ankle, cross it over the right. So you've got your ankles crossed. You're going to walk it down. Take your left hand around your left leg. Grab onto it. And then lower that elbow down and fold over both legs. Okay, walk it back up. Sit up nice and tall and do the same on the opposite side. So your feet are hip width apart. Lift the right ankle over the left. Walk it down. You're going to hold your right hand onto the right foot. Fold over your legs. Try to have that left forearm on the floor. Just relax here. Take a few more breaths. You can play around with the angle with the upper body. Rotate a little bit to the left. So you get a little more stretch above the hip on the right side. Okay, walk it back up, uncross. We're going to come up onto our feet. So roll up onto the toes. Hang out here just for a sec. We're going to do pyramid stretch for the back of our legs. So let's meet in a full forward fold. I'm sorry, full fold. Look through your knees. Take one hand at a time above the knees and come up to standing. Nice. So we take our left foot forward and our right foot back. Take it as far back as, whoops, don't do that. As far back as you can without the heel lifting off the floor. So look down. Let's get both of our feet straight. Pretty far apart if you can. And then slowly walk your hands down your left leg. Your spine stays long until you get almost down to the floor. And then you go into spinal flexion. So if you can reach the hands to the floor, just fold over the front leg. Let your head dangle where it wants to. You'll be here for about 30 seconds. Try to unweight the upper body. Maybe bending the elbows helps you do that. Okay, inhale to a flat back, hands back up the leg. So you're going to meet me in your standing up position, and we're going to switch legs. So again, see how far you can get those legs apart with both heels down. Look down at your feet. I'd like them to face forward. Slowly come down the right leg. Hands out to the floor. You're folding over that leg. You're letting the head go. Unweight your upper body. So that means no weight in your hands. They're just chilling on the floor. Okay, inhale and extend to a flat back. Walk your hands up that leg. Step your back foot in, take a nice big deep breath. And I thank you very much for your power and strength. I hope you enjoyed the class. Hope you have a fabulous day.
Thank you, you too.
Oh, it was so fun seeing all your pictures, Val.
Oh, we were all a little bit crazy. And I can't move because when they did the first goal, I was doing crunches. And so I had to crunch all the game, right? And then when they did the third goal, I was doing push-ups. And so Federico, everybody kept me doing whatever you were doing. And so this morning I was like, I couldn't move. I was in the couch pressing up and down and like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Just